Yo, what up? It's Teddy. Caravan Crypto. I know it's been a while. It's been a long time, okay? And I apologize for that. I'm sorry. It's my fault. But good news is the market is doing extremely well. The crypto market has decoupled from the stock market, which is great. Not to say that you won't find some correlation at a later date, because we still have, this collapsing economy, this ice block melting economy that exists right now. But for now, we can see that no matter what the stock market does, the crypto market is doing quite well. Bitcoin is, at the time of making this video, $18,700 and something, which is fantastic. We're almost at the all-time high, which, the old adage is old resistance becomes new support, right? So here's how I kind of predict what's going to happen in the next few weeks, maybe months, but probably the next few weeks, maybe even days, to be honest with you. But this is what I see. This is what I think is going to happen. So I think we're still due for some kind of correction, some kind of pullback, because we just been, getting, just run up after run up after run up after run up. I mean, it's just been going seemingly infinitely, right? And sorry, man, I'm driving by Cesar Chavez Park in Sacramento, and there's what I thought was a giant Trump rally. It's not that big. It looks like there's more cops than Trumpers, but yeah, anyway. So matter of fact, let me just show you guys, man. I might as well be doing this video, you can see it. You see it over that way. I don't know if you can, but I guess there's some anti-protesters showing up also. So anyway, so yeah, man, it's at 18,700. We've been having these crazy run-ups. At some point, there's got to be a pullback. But 20,000 is the last. Since 2017, that was the highest resistance level that we have seen in Bitcoin, and we're approaching that much slower than before. I mean, crazy slower than initially, than the initial time that we hit it. But what I think is going to happen, I mean, it's just common sense, big round even numbers, like 20,000, maybe a little bit before. I'm positive, as the sun will rise, I'm positive you're going to see a sell-off at 20,000, and then you're going to see people buying back in at 19 or 18 something, right? It's not, a resistance level. It's not like you don't always just blast all the way through it. Sometimes you hit it and, and you may have cracked it, but you didn't break it all the way open. And so you crack it, and then, the market comes back down, and then whoosh, you try to hit it again with a little bit more momentum, and then, you burst through it. And that might, it might happen a couple times. So keep that in mind. Don't think that, oh man, we hit 20,000 again, the game's over, it's all going to come crashing down. Just sell and never get back into it. I think if you thought that, you might be mistaken. I think you would be quite mistaken on that. Now, what do you call it? So look, what I also like that's happening right now is we don't have Bitcoin running up and leaving all the coins behind. Yeah, we do have that to a degree. Like, Bitcoin moves, and the other coins have been kind of moving, but not really as much as Bitcoin has. But today, we've seen a lot of movement from the altcoins, right? And that's a great sign, because, we don't want Bitcoin to go to 50,000 and Ethereum still be at, $300, right? Well, 350 or 400. We don't want that. Why don't we want that? Well, because then that would mean that, all this money is in Bitcoin. It's staying in Bitcoin until there's this final hurrah for Bitcoin, and it blows through, or it hits a resistance level, and maybe double taps it, where, hits the resistance level, comes back, hits it again, and comes back down. That's not very confident for the market. It's not a very confident signal for the market. So people dump out and they sell, and then you get them to see, what altcoins are doing, and they pile into that. Then you see the altcoins run up, and then the whole market is over. Now we're waiting another however many years, blah blah, right? I need to make a little bit more money in this market. You know what I mean? It's not going high enough for me. So, and I feel like a lot of people feel very much the same way. A lot of investors, a lot of institutional investors feel very much the same way. So, what I like is that, you know, Ethereum is not at 450, it's at 550 now, or 540. You know what I'm saying? XRP finally, after months and months, after all of 2020, finally making a move, breaking past 40 cents, right? You know, these are the things you want to see, because Bitcoin moved up, it's approaching its all-time high, that's great. You want those other coins to kind of swell up too, without dumping out the price on Bitcoin, right? Without you know, people getting out of Bitcoin, exiting Bitcoin, and then piling into the altcoins. Right now, you have people, you know, with a stable position in Bitcoin, and you have the altcoins start to increase in price, and, you know, people purchasing those things, you know, at a greater rate and at a higher price point. So that's what you want to see, which is what we're seeing right now. And it is very similar. If you look at the pattern, if you go on TradingView and you go all the way back to 2017, this is very much how 2017 started. I mean, you know, 2016 in December, Bitcoin had hit its all-time high, and then it came back down a little bit and hit basically a reset real quick. It's a correction. You know what I mean? A healthy market has a correction. It runs up, hits brand new trading levels, which are really high, and then it comes back down to kind of settle a little bit. And then it flatlines, that gives us a nice little floor, and now everybody wants to play the game again. So now they buy back in on that flat line with more money than they had before, because they sold at the top, right? And then you play this game. That's what happened in 2016. Bitcoin hit its all-time high, kind of came back down a little bit, and then January 2017, that's when it started. That's when it all started. And that's what you want to see, and we're seeing that play out like to the T right now, right on cue. So yeah, man, just wanted to update you guys on how I'm looking at this. Again, not financial advice. I'm just a random guy on YouTube. I urge you all to do your own homework. Please do your own homework. What else? There's some other news, man. The Office of the Comptroller of the Currency of the United States, he issued a specific piece of regulation regarding banks and their customers who purchase cryptocurrency. This used to be a taboo thing for banks. You know, Bank of America was notorious for if you purchased Bitcoin on their using their account, right? Sorry, that didn't do anything for the lighting there. But if you purchased Bitcoin using your Bank of America account on an exchange, right? And they knew, and you know, it was on record, or it got flagged that you bought crypto on a cryptocurrency exchange. Man, these cats just close your account out. Crazy. That's nuts. Imagine somebody doing that. You spending your money. It's not illegal to buy crypto. It was never illegal to buy crypto. Never. And these exchanges were, you know, FTC. Was it FTC? No, it's what is it called? Yeah, FTC approved. You know what I mean? Like they're following all these regulations. They're plugged all the way in to the financial system so that, you know, the government could track everybody doing it. There was no reason for these banks to like close out your account. It just is crazy. And it's your money. It's not their money. It's your money. But yeah, they did that. So now the Office of the Comptroller of Currency for the United States, the OCC, head of the OCC, he said, you know, y'all can't do that no more. Y'all can't discriminate against people legally buying cryptocurrencies through your bank accounts, which I think is a very bullish sign. And it also gives us a nod to where these banks are thinking about heading. I did a video called How Much Bitcoin is Enough, or something like that. There's only 9 million Bitcoin left, something like that. Find it, watch it, please check it out. Get yourself familiar with the supply shock that's already here. It just hasn't been priced in. But yeah, man, this is gonna be a wild ride. Hope y'all ready, and love y'all. Be safe. Argue with me. Let's go. I'm ready. You feel me? All right, peace.